And thanks for watching this video. Here's a quick little rundown of how you can support the Agents of Sigmar.
You can check us out on Patreon. Go over there and have a look. There's links below, and you'll be able to get access to loads of stuff that you won't get on YouTube.
You can also find t-shirts on Teespring. Or mugs.
Ooh.
But they don't come with tea in.
No.
That would be bad for the postal service.
And you can also check out our affiliates, the Outpost below, to get all your GW goodness and lots of other products and
good
brands.
Discounts there, and we're affiliated, so we get a little something from them too, just for you going there. So please do think about doing that.
All the links are below.
These videos wouldn't be possible without our Patreon supporters, so thank you very much to them.
You guys rock.
If you would like to show your appreciation but don't want to commit to a Patreon, then do consider using our tip jar. We'll put the link below, and anybody who does so will get a shout out in our next video. And so, well, we'll get out of your way, and hopefully we are all ready for action! And watch the video. Bye.
Hello!
Hello, AOS fans!
It's the Agents of Nightvault!
And it's a round 2 of our best of 3. DOS. And Pete won last week, 10-8. I'm piloting Andrew's Eyes of the Nine deck. It was my first drive out with it, and it kind of got a bit going towards the end, but it was not enough as it turned out.
I had some pretty jammy luck early on in that game.
So,
and our third game, if this one does go the distance, the third game will be for Patreon only.
Ooh.
So there we go. So you saw at the end of our last game that Robin lost the roll again. And I have placed the board like so.
And I have placed the objectives in almost exactly the same place on my side, although I did put this one here to quote my good friend Zerastro to create some tonal variation.
Ooh, very nice. Very nice. I put mine here and here because I wanted to.
Fair enough. Did you keep your cards, Pete?
I did keep all of my cards.
I kept my cards, and that's possibly a mistake, big risk. But I will just comment, Andrew, I don't know whether you often find this with this deck and this objective setup. Admittedly, I haven't done lots of draws. I kind of really feel like the first, it's almost impossible to know whether you can score the cards at the beginning. It's really, who knows?
I'm a little unsure about mine. I have got a better draw out first time around this time, I think, than I did last time on my objectives. Because I got some third end phase ones the first time around. I did keep them, so we shall see. So we shall now roll to see who has to place the first model. So the eyes. Tee up to the plate and get
two.
Oh.
No, just
single and a double.
Single and a double.
So
and a double.
the champions get. There's a crit. So I will make you place the first model.
I'm going to start with a tactical Turosh. Bless me.
Okay, I'm going to place.
Actually, no, I'm going to put both in. Sorry.
Okay, I'm going to place. I think I'm going to go for a similar setup before. I'm going to put a Clobber and Oberyn over there.
Okay. I'm going to put Navia here.
Angry Angarad.
I'm going to put Vortemis here. Imagine if I put him there, you can just push him back straight away and kill him. I'm not going to put him there. Potentially, yeah, potentially you could.
And I'm going to put Severin. Begins with an Esh.
And I'm going to put my man Kacharik there.
Kacharik. Okay. So we'll show you our cards and then we'll roll for the first round. Okay, Robin, I finished setting up first, so you may as well roll for the eyes, because I get +1 crit. You might just save me all of that pesky rolling.
Crit and 2 doubles,
Ooh.
so you do need. Sorry, crit and 2 singles, so you do need a couple of singles.
Or a crit.
3 singles or a crit.
3 singles and a crit, or 3 singles, or
Right,
2 singles and a double.
Any number of crits.
Anything more than 2 singles, basically.
Yeah.
Crit will do. No, nothing. Just a double. You get to choose.
I guess I should go first.
I guess.
Start my first activation with a move action. I'm going to move Turosh to. That's not Turosh. I'm going to move
Navia.
Navia to there. I think I got them rather away when I announced them, but it doesn't matter.
I don't think so too much.
I'm going to put Navia on there.
Okay, power step.
No, sadly I have nothing.
Okay, I'm going to play Fueled by Fury.
I'm going to play Duel of Wits.
Ooh. Anything else for you?
No.
I'm going to play Inspiration Strikes on Oberyn. Okay, it's on to my first turn then. And this may come as a shock, but I am going to charge.
With
With
Vanguard?
Oberyn. Please? And he's going to go 1-2. So he rolls 2 hammers. Fueled by Fury means I can re-roll them, and I'm going to use his overhead strike, so he has cleave, which means Navia has no defense against it, except a crit. Oh, I'm going to have to re-roll them both. Going to swap to the purple dice. Red's corner, don't know what I was thinking of. No! Oh! Right, nothing in my power step.
I'm going to attempt to cast Sphere of HYSH,
Sphere of HYSH.
which is not that easy to cast, unfortunately.
What do you need?
2 lightnings.
Well, that's each one's got a 2/3 chance of success.
Yeah,
Each
true.
dice.
Yeah. There we go. 2 lightnings!
2 lightnings. Oh, that's so impossible. I'll never cast
Plus
that.
1 dice.
For your
And it
next
does
attack.
inspire Mr. Kacharik.
Garrick.
You.
I have nothing to play at this time.
Okay, I'm going to play Determined Effort as well.
Ooh.
Another plus 1 dice.
So that's plus 2 dice, whichever attacks come in a moment. And still nothing for me.
So my second activation, I'm going to make a charge action with Kacharik, and I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 to there. Well, he is kind of stuffed, set up like a turkey now for the other two.
Yeah, it's true.
But let's see if he can actually do something. So he's only going to do 3 damage. I do get 4 dice, and I can re-roll any of them.
Oh. Ouchie.
Shall I re-roll that one? Or? Oh,
There you go.
the hammer. So that's 1 hammer.
1 hammer.
I'll keep
And
that
2
one.
singles.
Oh, 2 singles. Oh.
So you could re-roll the final double to see if you get a crit.
You're inspired, aren't you? You're rolling 2 dice.
Yep.
I'm going to roll these 3.
You're going to re-roll them all.
Yeah. I'm going to leave the hammer.
Oh.
I'm going to keep the hammer and then roll on these 3.
There's 1 single still. I've got 2 more rolls. You could just use the same one.
I don't want to.
Oh.
2 hammers and a single.
The 1 crit
You
will
do need a
save
crit.
me.
You do need a crit.
No! More singles. So 3 damage is that?
3 damage. Not enough
Ouch,
to kill
ouch,
him.
ouch, ouch, ouch.
I will just. He has charged, hasn't he?
He has.
Has he got a can't see a counter?
He had. Sorry.
I'll put him there.
Ouchie, ouchie, ouchie. Oi, oi, oi.
Power step. Nothing.
Okay. I'm going to play Distraction. Anything for you?
Can't do anything about that.
Hopefully not. So my second activation, I am going to charge with Angerard. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3 to there. I'm going to smash you in the face, said a rather butch Garrett. So I've got 3 hammers and it's 2 damage.
Charge.
It's a crit.
Oh, so I do
So
need
you
a crit.
do need a crit. And there's only 1 dice at the minute.
No, just a dodge.
Only 2 damage, I'm afraid. Well, I'm afraid, and I'm sure you're quite happy with that.
You can push it back into this trap.
Oh, good point. Yes, I will. And so that will do him 3 damage. The only problem with the fancy-looking lethal hexes, get right in the way, but they are rather nicely painted.
Yes, thanks Rupert for that. Don't know if we said that in the last game. I can't remember if we did.
We may not have done. All our terrain this week is literally all of our terrain is sponsored by Rupert, because he did our beautiful objectives and he's done our terrain as well. It's all dead nice, isn't it? In my power step, I have nothing to do.
I'm going to cast RAZORMAW Swarm.
Oh, you need a crit for this one, don't
Do you need
you?
a crit for it there?
Okay.
If I get 2 crits, I'll kill him. and we can go home.
You just want 1 crit. Just the one, Mrs. Wembley. Oh, no crit. No spell casted.
Okay.
And he does not inspire.
No.
So on to your 3rd activation.
Third activation, I'm going to use Vortemis' ability in case he gets killed. Bring the blue horror back to there.
Okay.
Power step, I have nothing to do.
Same here. So on to my third activation, I'm just going to draw a card. That is not the card I wanted. The dice and the cards conspiring against me this time, Robin. Nothing in my power step.
Okay, I've got nothing in your power step either. For my fourth activation, this is probably a mistake. I'm going to charge with the blue horror onto the objective.
Then we're pretty certain that he has got a clear line of sight there. I mean, well, not that clear, but it doesn't help that the objective overlaps the hex, which does annoy us both quite a little bit. Well, not the objective, sorry, the scenery overlaps the hexes, which does our brains in a little. But we still reckon he's got a clear shot here.
So this is probably a mistake. I'm going to try it.
So, 3 swords?
3 swords.
Just 1 sword. But it is enough to kill Oberyn if I fail. I need a shield or a crit. There's a crit. My shield is like a shield of shield. So on to my 4th go, and I'm going to charge with Severin. So Severin's just going to go 1, 2, 3, I think, to there. Okay, Sevs, let's do this. 2 hammers, 3 damage. It's enough to kill Kacharik. 1 hammer, not a lot.
A crit!
Ah. Not a lot of nothing. Power step, I have nothing.
No, I've got nothing either.
On to the end phase, and you went first.
I did, and I scored nothing.
So you're going to get rid of
I
any?
think I made a mistake. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know why I kept them. I'm stupid. I think I do know. I had the.
There were plans.
I had the extra dice cards, 2 extra dice cards. I've got Peerless Fighter, but I didn't put it off. And I thought I might be able to get. I had Duel of Wits, and I had a couple of other things, but I probably should have got rid of them. And I'm going to get rid of Peerless Fighter. I probably should have got rid of these. And I'm going to get rid of Agents of Change, which is casting 4 more spells.
Oh, that's a tough one.
Yeah, but I had some spells, and obviously Vortemis can shoot things. I'm going to keep the other one. I'm almost certainly going to regret that, but I'm going to keep the other one. And it's basically the whole plan's gone belly up. And I'm going to get rid of the cursed artifact. I draw up 3 new power cards.
2 objectives.
2 new objectives.
Okay, so I scored none of them.
Oh.
I didn't score anything either.
0-0 after round 1. We haven't had one of those for a while.
No, we have not. I'm going to get rid of Consecrated Area because, frankly, I don't think I'm going to have that space anytime soon. I'm going to get rid of Frugal because any glory I'm getting, I'm spending. And I'll keep my last one. I'm going to get rid of Blessed by Sigmar, and I'm going to keep my other 2. So I'm going to draw 3 power cards and 2 objectives. So it's time to roll for the second round, and this is a toit one. I'm going to roll for the champions first. Oh, just a single. And Robin, you just need something. You need a crit, and you've got it. No, 3 doubles. I'm going first. I have to go first. Here's possibly the most important roll of the game. I'm going to charge with Angarad. First activation.
I think you're going to win this.
Angarad has a chance to end it all here and now.
Don't
She's
end it
going
all.
to go 1,
You're just about
2,
to win.
3. So she's going to try and wallop Vortemis in the back of the head. Because she's a bit like that. Mm-hmm. So Naughty Vorty's getting swapped. Angarad, 3 hammers and 2 damage. It's enough to kill him. 2 hammers!
Need a crit.
You've only got 1 defense die still.
Need a crit.
Dun 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 dun!
No!
Vortemis has been capitulated. And I get a glory. And I think your game just got a lot harder.
You think?
And in my power step, I'm going to play Trusted Defender, which I thought said Crusted Defender just then.
What does
on
that do?
Oberyn. Means he can re-roll 1 defense dice.
It's going to be a short game now. Right, okay, first activation, I'll make an attack action with Kacharik.
He's going to have a wallop on
Severin. Possibly a mistake, but I do have to charge him to get to Oberyn, and you've just put Trusted Defender on him as well, so I'm going to risk doing it on Severin. I get a hammer. I'm going to re-roll that one. And get... That's going to roll out. I'm going to re-roll that one and get nothing.
Oh,
So
just one hammer.
just one hammer, yeah.
But I've only got one defence dice.
Okay.
No, nothing. He doesn't inspire, and I take 3 damage.
And I will, of course, knock you back.
Ouch, ouch, ouchie, ouch, ouch.
Power step. Got nothing to do.
I'm going to play Spectral Wings.
Okay. I've still got nothing.
Okay, so on to my second activation. So I'm going to charge with Oberyn. It seems a bit odd, but I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. The main reason being I can attack Narvia without you getting any assists, and he's going to use his cleave attack.
Okay.
But I do still need to hit.
Charge token.
There you go. Oberyn's second attempt, hammers. 1 hammer. So you do still need a crit though. No. So she's smushulated. And I score no remorse.
Well done.
So 2 glory for me. And I draw another objective. And in my power step I'm gonna put Army of 1 on Angarad. Because frankly she's the only person right now who has more than 1 wound left. Anything for ya?
Nothing for me. For my second activation, I'm going to make a charge action with Kacharik to here, I think. Not quite sure where I want to go. I sort of don't really want to push him back into Turosh because you get a free hit then if it was a draw.
We do nothing, you could push him that way.
Yeah, I know. I just think I could put him here and push him and then I'd be able to attack, but I actually don't want to do that because then you can attack back.
I see.
See what I mean? So I'm going to, this is kind of really going to crunch point really. I get to re-roll these dice.
And do 2 hammers.
Hammer and swords. I'll re-roll the...
No, just one, but I've only got 1 defence dice.
Yeah.
Severin, I need a shield or a crit.
I'm not sure I've had the luck of the dice in these games, but I...
No! Severin.
Maybe I have.
Yes, so you get a glory for
I
that.
get a glory. Is that going to be the moment that sets everything rolling?
Maybe.
Going to put sudden growth on the blue horror. And then I'm going to play... Ready for action! I'm doing my 3 sword attack on Oberyn.
Clobbering.
1 crit.
Oh, so I do need a crit, but I've got 2 dice and I can re-roll 1 of them. No. No! So Clobbering's dead. Yowza. However, that does mean that Angarad's Army of 1 does kick in now. So she has +1 defence and +1 action, +1 attack.
Oh, it wasn't my third activation, was it? Because I played
No,
ready for
that's
action.
yeah.
No, I get a glory for that.
Oh, it's suddenly a lot closer all of a sudden.
Spent that, and I'm going to put Soul Trap on my man Kacharik.
Okay, so on to my third activation. I don't have many options, so I'm just going to draw a power card, I think. Nothing else for me.
Nothing else for you. Okay, I'm going to... For my third activation, I'm going to do a charge action with the blue horror. He only moves 1 because he's got sudden growth on him.
Oh, yeah.
To there.
Who are you going to shoot at?
I think I might shoot at Angarid.
Oh.
So it's 3 swords.
I'd have gone for Kacharik personally. Literally.
3 swords. Oops,
Oh, sword and a crit. I do have 2 defence dice, so I can still stop
Got
that.
another dice to roll yet. Assist.
So I need 2 crits or a crit and a shield. I haven't rolled anything yet for defence, I don't think. A crit, but no shield.
So the crit.
So she does inspire,
Right, yes.
but she does take 1 damage.
And I will push her into the lethal hex. Okay. It's away, isn't it? Yeah.
No,
Is it only
you can only
there?
push her to there. It'd be one of those 2 because I have to be further
Oh,
away.
she's
And
not
it's 1, 2,
further.
3,
Yeah,
1, 2,
yeah,
3.
okay. Made a mistake there. I didn't really make a mistake. I wanted to pull him in closer so that if you went over there, I could still get to you.
Yep.
And still you, or if you went that way, there was still a chance that I could get to you.
Power step.
Power step. I have nothing.
I have nothing either. So on to my 4th go. And I'm going to draw another power card.
Well, I think I'm going to bin Arcane Torrent in my fourth and final activation.
Okay. Less likely to score.
Sorry?
Less likely to score.
That now. And I'll pick up a new one. Power Step. Nothing.
I am going to play Cursed Artifact on Bright Shield.
So what's she down to? 2 wounds.
So she takes another wound.
Yeah.
So she's down to 2 and she's rolling 4 defense dice.
4 defense dice.
It's on to the end phase.
You went first.
Yeah.
It's 2 plays 1 at the moment. It's a scintillating game.
3 plays 2. 3 plays 2, but still
I've
just
only
as
got
boring.
2. Oh, 3 plays 2. Sorry, I was looking at your... Yeah, okay, you've got 3. Okay.
So I'm going to get rid of Great Gains.
You're not scoring anything.
No, I scored none of them.
Ugh.
I had Great Gains, not going to score that. That was 5 glory. Had Severin survived for 1 charge, might have been able to do that. I'm also going to get rid of Massive Assault, which again, if Severin had survived, could have scored that. Because if he'd got his attack off, I would have done 8 damage. I would have killed some as well, so that'd be 2 glory. I would then have had earned 5, which would have given me
You
Great
killed
Gains.
Vortemis. I don't give a shit.
I don't care about your problems. And I'm going to keep my other card. I'm then going to get rid of Great Fortitude. I'm going to keep my last 2 power cards, so I'm going to draw 2 objectives and 3 power cards.
2 objectives and 3 power cards, hey?
Just the way I like them.
Well, I didn't score very much, but I did score Keep Chopping.
Oh.
Made 4 attack actions that
Pow, pow,
This is what
pow.
happens when your wizard goes.
And I don't think I saved a single one.
I don't think you did. I think I've been quite lucky. And so that's 2 glory. I didn't score the other 2. I'm going to keep them both because they don't involve spells.
That's a good way of
And
thinking.
I'm going to get rid of my 2 power cards because they do involve spells. Or wizards, so they get rid of those. So I'll drop 1 new objective and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 new power cards.
Yeepers. Time for the 3rd round. This could make a big difference. It's 4-3. 4 to the eyes and 3 to the champions. Eyes rolling first.
Go on in, eyes going, here we go. And it's just a single. Just a single.
So I'll get the champions. I just need something.
Yeah! Lots of somethings. What you going to do? You're going to charge Kacharic, perchance?
I think I'm going to have to charge because I don't think I'm going to last much longer, frankly. I can't kill Kacharic though, because Bright Shield only does 2 damage.
Ah, okay.
And I have no +1 strengths on her or anything right now.
So you can't kill Kacharic, that's good to know.
Not right now.
I'm not sure I can kill Angarad, if I'm entirely honest.
Well, I've only got 2 wounds, but I have got 4 defense dice.
Yeah.
So my first activation, I'm going to charge with Angarad into Kacharic. 1, 2, 3.
Come for you, goat boy.
So she rolls 3 hammers normally, but because of Army of 1, she rolls
charged
4.
now.
She has charged though. So here we go. Hammers are plenty. Many crits. Oh, just one hammer.
So I'm looking for a shield or a dodge. A shield or a crit here.
There's a crit. I realised I have fluffed something up massively when I've done what I was doing. So, yeah. I am officially an idiot.
Okay.
So I'm going to do this because it's going to be stupid and fun. In the power step, I'm going to use Ghoulish Pact to put a wound on her. So she has 1 wound left. And I'm going to put Tomb of Offerings on her. And then I'm going to use my turn as a reaction to taking the damage from Ghoulish Pact. And I'm going to have another swing, but this time I'm going to swing at Turosh.
Turosh.
I realise I probably should have gone for him all along.
So
but never mind.
Did you take damage there or not?
I have taken the damage. So she now is down to 1 wound. So here we go. Let's see how this goes. Hammers, please. Oh, a hammer and a crit. I don't think you can stop
I
it.
can't stop it.
Kablamo. So I get a glory for that.
Okay, and I'm going to score Martyred.
Boom.
Get an additional glory myself.
Boom. Over to you in my power step. I've realised I had Tireless Assault and I should have used that on Kacharic. So learn your cards, people. Learn your cards. Well, don't learn your cards. I know the card. I just didn't pay attention.
She's got 1 wound left.
She's got 1 wound, but 4 defence dice.
I'm going to put Challenge Seeker on the Blue Horror. which means if you've got more wounds than me, which you do because I have 2 and you have 3, then I can get +1 dice.
Nice.
Now it's interesting. Now I have to work out in my head which is better. Is 4 swords better than 2 hammers with re-rolling anything?
But you could just attack with Kacharik, and then you could charge with the blue horror the next turn.
You only move one.
You only move 1.
Yeah,
But I can't.
We only have 1 activation.
Ooh, and at the minute you won't be able to shoot her.
No, I can move to here.
You won't be able to shoot her from there either.
Would I not?
No.
Well, in that case, it's pointless.
So you do have to hit Kacharik.
I have to hit Kacharik then.
Yeah, because if you don't kill her, you might still be able to knock her back.
Yeah. Okay. No. Okay. For my first activation, I'm going to have an attack with my man Kacharik.
Kacharik.
I can re-roll these, and I'm going to re-roll. I'll re-roll the non-hammer, and don't get anything. So basically, you've got 4 dice. So don't roll. Just don't get nothing, basically.
Yeah, if I can manage on 4 dice, all that have a 50-50 chance of success to not get anything,
Then we're back to normal.
It finishes the game.
We're back to normal.
Here we go. Just something. Two shields.
Okay.
So you can't push
I
her
can't
back
even push
either.
her back either. Okay.
Ooh, and I get to use my ferocious
Oh, you
parry.
do? Oh,
Okay,
you're sucking me into that. You've done that
I,
again. You did that
I
last
completely
game.
forgot about that.
I think you haven't taken any damage yet, though, so...
No, and I can only do 1 damage to you. It's 2 hammers normally, but army of 1 means it's 2 hammers. 3 hammers. But only 1 damage. Hammer and a crit.
Okay.
You can't stop that, I don't
No.
think. So that's 1 wound to you. And I will push you back, just to make you have to charge me. In fact, you know what? I'm not going to push him back.
Right, you're not.
I'm not going to push him back. Just in case.
Power step, no, I've got nothing to do.
Neither for me, so on to my second activation. And I'm just going to draw a power card, because I can't do much else. And I have nothing in my power step.
Okay. I might really regret doing this, but I think I've got to do it. I'm going to make a charge action with Kacharik
Oh.
to here.
Okay.
So it's 2 dice again.
2 dice, just 2 hammers. Oh, nothing.
Roll them both again. 2 hammers.
2 hammers, okay. So I need a crit
Yeah.
or 2 shields. There's
Ooh,
one shield. 50-50
Oh.
chance. 50-50. Oh, yes! But you can now push her back if you want.
Yeah, I will most definitely do that.
Oh, no, wait, you can't because ferocious parry.
Yeah. Ferocious
Furious
parry. You're going to
parry.
get to do that now.
So I get to do that again.
Yeah.
So the whole idea of you attacking with the blue horror has been completely destroyed because you can't push her back. Okay, so again, ferocious parry. 1 hammer and
There's another hammer. I'm going to re-roll it. It's,
just 1 hammer. No, so another wound, and I'm not going to push him back.
okay. So that's my go over. I've got nothing to do in the power step.
Neither do I. So onto my third activation, I'm going to draw another power card.
Okay. I'm sorry. Are you going to do anything in your power step?
I am going to do something in my
Oh.
power step. I'm going to play Champion's Fortitude on Angarad.
What does that do? I forgot.
That can re-roll 1 defense
okay.
dice.
Yeah, I think I'm going to attack anymore.
And then I'm going to play...
Ah! Ready for action! It worked out for you.
It's got there in the end. So, ready for action. I'm going to attack with her. So her Sigmar hammer rolls 3 normally, 4 because of army of 1. Hammers. 2 damage, and it is enough to kill Kacharik now because he's taken a couple in the face from her defensive attacks. There's a crit and a hammer.
You've killed him.
I've killed him! Hallelujah! So I get 1 glory for killing him and 1 for Tomb of Offerings.
Oh, well done.
And I scored Dashed Hopes.
Oh, very good.
Because he was
You basically
inspired.
won the game with
That may have just won it.
Probably should have been more cautious.
It's hard to tell when it's like that.
Yeah,
You can't really... I mean, if I hadn't have got an upgrade on that turn, yeah, I don't know what was... I wasn't going to score anything, basically. And I draw another objective, and nothing in my power step.
Okay, my third activation, I'm going to put this blue horror on guard.
Keep them guessing, eh?
Exactly, so I had to do the
Yes,
charge
you
because
did,
the blue
yeah.
horror couldn't do the charge.
Yeah.
And if you kill Kacharik, then I couldn't make the charge.
Yes, so it had to do.
So I had to do
it.
the charge, and actually, you would have killed. As it worked out, you would have drawn that and killed Kacharik, and I wouldn't have got to keep them guessing. So,
Yeah.
So I would have been doubly
So
lost
you,
out.
so yeah, you
So I had to do
definitely
it.
made the right move, really.
Yeah.
Anything in your power step?
No.
Okay, I'm going to get rid of... I don't know which one to get rid of here. I
your
can't
fourth
store
activation.
any of them. It is my fourth
Okay.
and final. I don't know which one to get. I'm going to get rid of, and you haven't seen this one, I've had Annihilation. And I had it in the last game since turn 1. I got really close, and then you summoned that blue horror, and I was done for. So I've got rid of that, and I'll pick up... and nothing in my power step.
I'm just going to pop the blue horror on there. I'll move.
A move. Your fourth and final guy.
Yeah. I don't think it's going to make a difference. I can get enough. You've already got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Have you scored anything, Pete?
I don't know. I'm just checking about advancing strike. I don't think so. So end phase, I have not scored any of my objectives at all. So
it's
I've finished on
7,
7.
and I managed to squeak on the objective there at the end with my one moving blue horror.
Did. So what glory have you got?
I've got keep them guessing for 2.
Oh,
So it's 7 each, and I win on objectives
It does
to
not-
take it to the decider.
It doesn't get much closer than that.
I can't believe
Well
that.
done. Well done,
Believe
sir.
that.
The second round was mental. And I
Yeah,
killed
yeah,
Vortemis,
yeah.
and then you killed both Oberyn and Severin.
Yeah, and actually I could have, if I'd moved the blue horror to here and shot and pushed it and going into there, you wouldn't have been able to play thingy on because you'd have killed her
Yeah.
later in the game.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
it's
yeah.
just a little thing. I didn't even really think about it. I just wanted to bring him in closer so that I could, if you went that way, I could get to her. And actually, I made a mistake because I could have actually got her or stopped you getting Kacharik.
Yep. Yeah, I think had you done that and she was 1 wound less and I couldn't have used Ghoulish Pact, I would have attacked Turosh over here
Right,
first.
okay.
It would have negated my ability to use the Tomb of Offerings to gain anything from Kacharik. It would have meant I wouldn't have killed Kacharik later on, effectively.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was... Both games have started off thinking, wow, this is going to be a pasting, and both games have finished really tight.
Yeah.
And the biggest problem Severin has is obviously once he's 1 or 2 people down,
Yeah.
you've not got a lot you can do. So,
No, I think this kind of feeds into my vague feeling that although the matches are kind of balanced in the old warbands versus the new warbands, I feel like the new warbands are much more efficient at scoring glory. So even though the actual gameplay is balanced, and I haven't got a lot of thing to draw this on, we have much higher scoring games when they're both playing the new warbands.
yeah.
Then this deck can produce quite a lot of glory, but it doesn't against Steelheart.
Yeah, because of my high wound count
Yeah.
and better defence.
But it's
If
an
I could
interesting
roll
one.
any.
It's interesting. Well, yeah, I was really lucky in that game, I think. Although I did lose Vortemis early, but
You did lose Vortemis early. I fluffed. I don't think I made any saves in the second phase at all. I lost both Severin and Oberyn.
I felt like this was the best way to put the board. I'm not sure you got after Vortemis straight away.
But then I placed the boards again, so
Yeah.
I didn't have any of my move cards first turn, so I couldn't get to Vortemis easily, but then you moved Kacharik out to charge, and then I could distract him sideways.
Yeah.
And that gave me a bit of an opening. So I used that when I think if you can get to a shot in at Vortemis before he inspires, you've got to go
Yes,
for it.
this deck doesn't have Inspiration Strikes in it, which I think is a mistake.
But what would you take out is the thing, but we can't talk about that because we've got a third game, so you can't
Yeah,
really go through your
pretty
cards
much
yet.
anything. I think. I don't know,
Maybe the spell
I
where
feel like
you have to roll a crit, because that's
yeah,
quite tough.
Yeah, I think I feel like there was some definite. Andrew, I'd definitely make some changes to this deck. But just because if you lose Vortemis, I mean, again, it's if I wasn't playing Steelheart, then maybe I'd have more of a chance. But if you lose Vortemis, you've had it, and there's like the card in here that I haven't bought it out yet, but I might as well tell you. The card that's in here is the one that does you have to score cast 6 spells,
Oh yes,
which is almost impossible.
that is really tough.
Yeah.
Because you've got to start with a hand of at least 3 or 4 spells,
Yeah.
have that objective, and then you've got to spend a turn or two just picking up more cards and hoping you get more spells. And I mean, if your deck is like 7 or 8 spells out of 10, then you've got a good chance of getting them. But
And you've got cast.
then you've got to cast them as well.
You need
Yeah.
to get it towards the end.
How many-
That's the problem. You need to get it.
And that one's only like 2 glory, isn't it?
I think it's 3.
Is it 3?
Yeah,
It
but you
needs to be.
You
if
need
it's
to
not.
cast it, but you could do with having some upgrades on you because you need to.
Yeah.
The ones that change it into the lightning, or the other one that gives you an extra lightning.
And that's a lot of cards
Yeah.
to play for 2 or 3 glory,
Yeah.
which makes things, when you think, supremacy is really tough to get, but then actually 3 glory for just doing that, when you compare it to some of these other supremacies, by far and away one of the best objective grabbing. Well, it's one of the best objectives in the game still, I think.
It is if you've got the right warband.
Yes, yeah, obviously I wouldn't take it with Severin probably,
No.
but you'd have to be a bit mental. So that is the second game down. It is now 1 apiece, and I think the third game's going to be equally close.
Yeah.
Just got that feeling, because
Yeah.
both games so far have had one or no
We're going to
glory in
roll
it.
off again.
We are going to roll off, so
Set
you
the
get to
board.
see. Now, of course, all you YouTubers won't see the third game.
No.
You will only see you will only see these 2 games. If you do want to see the third and final game, you're going to have to go over to Patreon.
One
Oh,
crit.
1 crit for Robin. Will he win the roll?
Doubt it.
No, 2 crits.
Yeah, brilliant.
Oh dear. Well, we might as well leave the boards like this. We shall see you next week in the Mirrored City, all you beloved Patreon supporters, and for you YouTubers, maybe have a check it out. Let's have a look. See you soon.
Bye.